guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Courtney. Today I am sharing how I made this cute little Dollar Tree pumpkin cake stand that you could use for fall or Halloween, along with some cute little decor that I tweaked from Dollar Tree. So stay tuned to see how I made it. For this project, I will be using this 2-pack of the stove covers. I'll be using the large one, and I did want to show you, I was playing around with some paint. Now, I tried using that chalkboard paint again, so this right here is 1 coat of that chalkboard paint. That's 2 coats of chalkboard paint, and this is, the bottom one is 1 coat of the Waverly ink paint. So this chalkboard paint sucks. I don't know what else to say about it. I have tried using it multiple times and I hate it. So I will not be using this anymore. I've given it plenty of chances and it fails every time. So I'm going to be using just some ink Waverly chalk paint. Now you're probably thinking, why don't you just spray paint it, Courtney? Well, if you're asking me that, it's probably because you don't know my feelings about spray paint. So I would direct you to the end of my episode 1 in the DIY Diaries series. I'll link that video down below and it tells you why I just don't spray paint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and just paint on some of this Waverly chalk paint, and honestly 1 coat would have been enough, but I do end up going in and painting 2 coats of the ink Waverly paint. Alright, while my little stove cover is drying, I'm going to work on this Dollar Tree candlestick. Now, this little crystal candlestick gets used a lot by many people from Dollar Tree, and I have to say, I like it, but I am really over the shape of this. I really wish Dollar Tree would come out with a new candlestick. But this is my solution to give it a different look, because I am planning to wrap mine with rope. So I have 2 toilet paper roll, empty toilet paper rolls, and you could use a paper towel roll. You could save the cardboard roll from when you have wrapping paper. So any kind of cardboard is fine. And what I'm doing is just kind of measuring it down, and it will not completely wrap all the way around the candlestick, so that's why I have 2 of these. And I'm just gonna wrap it around, secure it with some painter's tape, then take the other one and put it where the gap is and wrap it around, secure it with painter's tape. And then that way I can wrap it with my rope. You could do twine, ribbon, and it's a different look. It's not got the little ridges and the bumps and whatever. It's just a smooth, solid base of a candlestick. I hope that makes sense. I don't know. If you wanted to paint it, what I would probably recommend is, after you get your cardboard secured to it, you could take some Dollar Tree contact paper and do kind of 1 full swoop around and just carefully line at the seams, and then you might be able to paint it. I don't know. If you try that, let me know, and let me know if it works. But I would think it would work. In my head it works, but I don't know for sure. I didn't try that. So anyway, that's all I'm going to do right now is just finish securing this, and then I'll be ready to attach my pumpkin. I will be using this little pumpkin from Dollar Tree to attach to my candlestick. I'll be using some of the Starbond super glue, the accelerator, which makes it dry really fast, and some hot glue. So I'm just going to spray the accelerator on my candlestick. Then I'm going to take some hot glue and squeeze it into the candlestick so that that stem kind of grabs onto it. I'll put the super glue around the rim and put a little hot glue on the pumpkin and then stick it on there. Now, quick little tip, which I didn't do, I was working from above it. When you set your pumpkin in there, just very quickly drop to eye level of it and make sure your pumpkin is straight. Now, this pumpkin is hollow, so please keep that in mind. You are not going to be able to set super heavy stuff on this tray, but you can put a good amount of stuff on it. Just keep that in mind that it's not a solid pumpkin. Now that the pumpkin is secure, I'm going to be taking some of this Dollar Tree nautical rope and wrapping it around. Now I am starting at the base of the pumpkin so that I can make sure the rope is nice and snug against it and covers up the little gap that it has between the pumpkin and the candlestick. And I'm just gonna go wrapping it around, securing it every now and then with a little bit of hot glue until I get all the way to the bottom of the candlestick. After my stove cover is dry, I'll be taking some of this Rust-Oleum chopped matte clear finish, and I will be painting 2 coats of that onto this tray so that it doesn't get scratched up when I am putting stuff on and off the tray. The tray is nice and dry, so now I'm ready to attach my base to the stove cover, and I'm just again spraying some accelerator, using some super glue, and then I'm going to attach it to the base by basically flipping the cover down and then putting the pumpkin down on top so that I can make sure I get it centered. Now you could put this cover on either way. I chose to flip it with the cover facing up, if that makes sense, but you could flip it down to have more of a cake stand type finish. But just make sure if you do choose to put food on it that you get the proper sealant for it. They do sell the food safe sealer at Home Depot. I've seen it before. I actually have some in my garage, so just make sure you put that on there if you do plan to put food. But I'm gonna put this down, and then this cake stand is almost ready to go. The last thing I decided to do was to tie a little bow around the base of the cake stand. I am using this little black and white check ribbon, but I do end up changing it out because I felt like it didn't really go. But you certainly could change it out with a Halloween ribbon, you know, a more fall ribbon, whatever you want to do. And this cake stand is finished. I did do a few little DIYs that I will show you here in just a second, kind of how I tweaked some Dollar Tree items to help decorate this tray. And here it is all finished. Now let me show you kind of how I tweaked some of these Dollar Tree items. I did change out the bow to a gray and white checked bow. Those little pumpkins were from Dollar Tree. I just painted them with some pumpkin paint and the stems. The white pumpkin was from Dollar Tree. I added a little brown coil from one of the Dollar Tree leaves and brushed on some fawn Waverly paint. The hay bale, again from Dollar Tree. I did my little hairspray trick that I shared with my Facebook group to keep it from shedding. I made the beads and added a little leaf. Here is another little pumpkin, and then that little pumpkin is the pumpkin sticker from Dollar Tree that I just tweaked, and the letterboard is from Tuesday morning. And there you go. That is my cute little pumpkin tray. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you love fall DIYs, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!